Welcome back to UKSG Red 2024. This event, we're raising money for Crisis. You can donate with the links below the stream. We would also like to shout out ESA and BSG for their continued support. That was a mixture of the two there. So now it is time for Tricrow, who will be running Cassette Beasts. Take it away.
Thank you. Yes, welcome to Cassette Beasts. This is actually not a standard run. This is a run of the Randomiser. This basically means that, as I've set the settings here, all monsters will be randomized, the placement of all monsters, all the types will be randomized, and for fun, all the moves will be randomized. It is a random seed. I haven't looked at anything. I don't know. I have not set on gamers over on defeat, and I have not turned on Nuzlocke settings, just to marathon safety. Without further ado, time isn't actually quite yet. You do have to click into the game. Time is, let's sure there's randomize. Oh yeah, we're pressing the button a bit.
Hi, I've got a button to press.
Yeah, oh, we got.
Also, hi, I'm here.
Hi, sorry, I'm Tricrow, and this is my good friend.
I'm Mike.
Hi. That looks about right. One more. One more. One more. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, so, when it loads in is when we do the 3, 2, 1, go. So it's not going to be so much as 3, 2, 1, go as much as a go. Oh, sorry about that. Welcome. So this is Cassette Beasts. It's a open world Pokemon-like monster battler style thing where yeah, we get teleported to a random world, we get given a cassette player, and very interesting. Okay, we'll do this one. So usually we want to pick the fast creatures. However, I did just pick the slowest creature in the game, mainly because, okay, moves are random. However, there are things that stay the same always. For some reason, in-game sound is actually off, but I think that's a me issue rather than a tech issue. Apologies, I'll try to fix it in a second. Yeah, like, there's just no game sound, is there?
No, yeah.
Right?
There's sound effects. But
yeah, there's sound effects going on, but there's no game sound, right?
Yeah.
Kaylee.
Hi, they're Kaylee. They're our first partner. Since this is a typical, monster battler style, however, we're always doing 2v2-on-2 battles rather than any specific one-on-one fighting. We just chose our starter. Typically, you choose between one of the two starters that just happened there. But of course, all creatures are random, and we are a glass type. That might mean that we're a glass cannon, but we'll be fine. Both of our options were both glass types, so I had no choice. Just going through a lot of the random dialogue here. There's always a very lovely story, but I'm going to go the speedrun route of not really explaining much of the story, so you can experience it yourself. But yes, just going out of the starting here, there's a few things I'm doing, like there's the dash, which I'm hitting on a B. There's a chance to actually skip that cutscene, but I'm not going for it, because I could fall in the water. There's like some things that I'm doing that I'm just making sure are okay. So we're going to see some of our first monsters. This is the very tutorial of the game where we're being like, how do you know how to do this? Are you okay? Where we're fighting a few beginning type creatures. So our creature is Burnace. It does not have the move that I intended it, well, I thought it might have had, mainly because, yeah, what's it called? Moves are random, but sometimes you do genuinely keep some of the, like, some moves are, like, fundamentally tied to a creature. So, yeah, I will go into the settings in just a moment and figure out why sound has been turned off. Tech, hi, just a moment. So we're going to go for Pazzy and Google Cheese, my friends. For some reason, music isn't playing. That's not a you issue. That's probably in-game issue. But I'm going to turn on sound, so we might need to just think about it for a second. Oh, wait, is that music started? Okay, one sec. Yeah, it just for some reason no music volume was playing.
Music was at 0.
Yeah, I'm just no, yes. Cool, because music is like one of the best things going on for this game. So, sorry if rebalancing is a thing. Okay, so we're seeing some creatures in the distance. This is very important, and there's a very important thing of what is that creature in the corner? Okay, I know what it is. So this is where we're starting to see some of the spawns out there. There are some fixed spawns, like that thing that we're about to call over from the distance. That's one of the fixed spawns. Its type will be random, and it looks fire type. It is fire type. Some fun things we can do in this game is try to figure out what typing things are as like a guess. Sorry if the game's audio is too loud now, but now we've got the cool beats that are going on for it. This is the catching tutorial, where it's 100% guaranteed that we will catch this thing. The way the catching tutorial works is one of our people have to actually try to record the cassette tape, while the other person can get hit. The thing is, you yourself can be hit in this time, which can lower the chance for you to catch the creature. It's now explaining how to change. We did actually get multi-smack as well, which is pretty cool. And pulse, like, there's a lot of things I'm not talking about right now, but we have actually received some pretty good typings. Like, we just received a Donamoth as a fire type, and our partner creature, the mouse thing, which was also randomized, is a poison type, which is also pretty cool. Those are some of the best typings we want to see in the game, because they will produce things like Pulsal Bomb, which will always guarantee doing a poison damage stack. And damage over time effects do really well against bosses. And in the randomized world where we can't guarantee that we get Mushroom Boy, I'm going for damage over time effects.
So who is Mushroom Boy?
Mushroom Boy is someone we'll probably never see. It's a creature in this game.
It's the dream team.
Yeah. I mean, it's the one creature that has the fixed move. Has the fixed move Paint Swipe, and that can apply types to other creatures. We're going to get into an encounter there. Ooh, it's Glitter type. Trapworm is really annoying. I need to switch typing when I can. Cool. So I'm going to quickly swap tapes with you, and check tapes 1 second. Yeah, nothing is important on you. Aw.
So there's a lot that's going on at the moment. Currently, we are...
Ask some questions.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on.
From what I understand, I learned of this game's existence about 3 days ago. I've been trying to learn if this seems like Pokemon, but it's more complex. It is just Pokemon, but it's more complex on purpose.
It's a bit more than that.
But yeah, so there's a lot going on. We will be venturing around, searching for certain ones that will allow us to use certain moves in the overworld, I believe.
Yes, so earlier, just a second ago, should we get the chest? Yeah, sure, let's get the chest. Darn it. Like, usually this chest is never worth it. It was alright. Yeah, so usually when we catch creatures in the overworld, there's a chance, well, there's not a chance. Certain creatures will give us certain extra movement effects. There's a fixed event where we catch the Donamoth. Donamoth will give you the cape ability. So this is where things start to get spooky, and we realize we're not just a 2D pixel game, and we've broken out of this loop, and there's this creature, and what is this thing?
I didn't watch this far in the Let's Play.
This is like 6 minutes into the run, my dude.
Yeah, I watched a lot less than I thought I did.
That's fine. This is the first Archangel. Archangels are the bosses in the game which break the norm. They are not... they are an embodiment of something. We haven't really got to it yet, but they are basically just refined concepts. The reason why I was excited about multi-snap is that not only does it do 1, but it does 3 hits. And in this predefined boss fight, oh cool, we get a stack of burn as well. We're limited to only do 1 damage, and if we actually hit them below a certain threshold, we'll save a turn, basically, which is real cool.
So we're looking for specific creatures. Sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't know what to call them.
Cassettes?
Cassettes, yeah.
They're cassette
So
beasts.
we're looking for certain beasts
Oh yeah,
that
in
have
this
certain
game,
moves. Yeah.
a very cool, important factor is we can fuse together to make kind of dorky creatures, which I love. And when the thing hits, the music is... music plays, and it's all cool. I enjoy this.
Okay, so we're looking for certain creatures, so we're able to use certain actions in the overworld. You mentioned we were looking at chest earlier as well, and we were relatively unsure of the contents. So what are we looking for in terms of items? What are items going to give us access to?
In chests, it could be anything that's in there, whether it's an extra tape. A tape is a Pokeball, essentially, allowing us to catch things. So if we get another tape, that's just another chance we could catch a thing well. We could also get stickers, and stickers are moves which we can apply to creatures. And we're looking for good moves to use. Like, we're looking for Coal Story, we're looking for Pulsal Storm, Bomb, the Poison Stab.
Is there any like key items or essential things that we're looking for amongst these?
No.
Okay.
So one key thing I'm actually doing is you can rest at these rest stops, and I'm actually doing a rest prematurely here to go into night time. So there's something really weird about the spawns in this game, where the nighttime spawns, there's just one extra slot at nighttime for one extra creature, and in a few areas, not all areas, but several of them. So I change it to night so we get the chance of seeing the extra slots.
Thank you.
I admit, I'm sorry, Tombo. This is going to be a fast talk and run where I probably won't have much time to say much, but I'll try to give you a chance when I can. Sorry in advance. Can we hit the... Yay! We actually met the cycle of that. So we're looking for specific creatures. Those creatures are the things that put us into go mode. And so it'd be really nice if we found the bullet, so we can get the bullet dash and do real quick dashes. The things actually that are involved in go mode, we just met one. Hello. This is Bolton. This gives us the electromagnetic ability, which is real lovely to see really early on. This isn't one that is required for us to complete the game, but it makes us do a lot. It lets us do a lot of fancy, cool abilities.
Yeah, it's beneficial.
Very beneficial. So I'm gonna start recording. When you record, the person you're recording can't die. So if I'm worried about killing them, I can just make them get recorded, and they can't actually die. They're not too far off, but every time I deal damage to them and they deal damage to me, the chance will fluctuate.
So you've got to keep both you alive and the enemy alive.
Yeah, so I have my own health bar at the top, right there. This bit here. Perspective is weird. The red section is my actual health, and the green section is my creature's health. So if I die, the person's eliminated, and it's a lot harder to catch something when there's only one of you, because you're getting hit by both of their attacks, so the chance to catch will decrease. So we're basically as high as we're gonna get here. Gasoline, we've become flammable. That's not relevant. Shouldn't be, at least. So this should be a pretty high percentage rate. Yeah, cool, 100. That's real
we
high.
Can't get better than that.
Yeah, basically. Nice. So we got Bolton. Woo! Thanks, guys. Thanks. So we're now we got an electromagnetic personality now, and can do some fancy skips later, using some of the better abilities now just to finish this off. I could run away from this, but actually killing it will give me XP. If I run away, I will get no experience. So you notice underneath the like health bars, there's loads of different tags. This game has purposely made too many tags to exist to make it complex on purpose, just so you're not intended to really learn all of them. Yeah, sure, let's pick up this chest as well. I never really do, because there's this little animation, and it's not particularly needed. It's usually a pretty good chest to get, but radioactive's not important in terms of a thing. Oopsie. So there's our first example of manipulating the movement, and in a Pokemon run we'd be annoyed because we have to walk into an encounter. In this we could just run past them. Cool, so we're now talking to like the leader of the Resistance Rebellion people, and they're giving us a trainer card so you can do the gym battles, but that's not required in the story, so that's not something we'll be doing today. However, in the bingo, it could be required. So an example of what I just picked up there, I just picked up an iron tape. And what that does is it makes iron types easier to catch.
I'm
So I'm talking to Meredith here. Meredith is another companion. Like Kaylee following us around, there can be more. All of them... freaking trap worm is... So in an expansion... that's... that's... I'm gonna switch to you. Okay. I've got really terrible speed right now, and they're really fast, so the chance of me actually running away, real low.
Whilst we're resolving this fight, should we see if there's any time to read anything?
Yeah, do that.
Yes,
Tombo.
we do. Hello. We have a $20 donation from Tiny Tim, who says, "Hey all, donating for the 4 deaths during my quick snacks run. Thank you so much to everyone for watching and donating. Cheers."
Thanks, Tim. You're the best. It's running after us. Cool. We ran further enough away. So we can do some funky things with rocks. If we carry a rock, we can get up higher terrain than we should be able to.
So overall, from what I understand, so we are using various beats that we're finding. Gives us more overworld access, allows us to venture more of the map.
So,
And
yeah.
what are we looking for when we're trying to get through the map?
We're looking for a pumpkin. Have you ever seen a pumpkin before?
I've seen a ghost cook pumpkin soup, but not much outside that.
Tombo, sorry, important question. Have you seen a pumpkin before?
Yes.
Great. Let me know if you spot one. Yeah, basically pumpkin, the jumpkin is the name of the enemy, and it lets us, let's pick up this rock instead. I like this rock more. Does not matter. Oh, no. There's a creature.
So in terms of how the randomization source works, so are we going to see what these creatures are when on the overworld as we're walking by? They'll be what they actually are.
Yes.
Okay.
You'll see a pumpkin. A lot of overworld creatures have overworld sprites that look specific. I'm just failing at solving a puzzle right now. I've got to put a rock there in order to arise a station, of which I'm just going into briefly, then immediately leaving. Goodbye. There are things I can check there later, but I'll see if I need to.
So you're doing this like double jump. Is that actual a mechanic, or is that
No,
something
I'm not
you're
double
doing
jumping.
there?
I'm not double jumping. I am using the rock to get stuck on the ledge, and then the hitbox of the rock catches on the ledge.
Oh, okay, so you're not meant to be jumping that high.
No, not really, but it's kind of left in and it's kind of intended. But we're seeing another example of me jumping over enemy, a trainer. Man, screw you Pokemon people who can't jump over your trainers.
This one isn't even spinning.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, there are spinners in this that exist.
Okay, sorry, I jinxed it.
Yeah. But no, it's like usually it's fine. So what I'm doing here is I'm setting up a double rock to get up to here early, basically, and rather than having to skip around the bunch. Just for safety, I'm activating that thing. There's a bullet. Whoa, that's good. That saves us a bunch of time. Cool. 1, 2, 3, just in case. Okay, so
there
actually be a bullet.
So there are
It's the
various, like, they seem... There's a list of things we need to do that might unlock things in the game. These are really random objectives,
Yes.
and there's too many of them to reasonably just go through. So part of the aim of this randomizer is we need to make it to certain points in the world where we can get hints as to what the correct weird objective could be.
To reiterate that, the final boss area is somewhere. It's randomly spawning even in base game. In order to find out where that randomly spawning thing is, we need to do boss fights. The boss fights will give us a hint, and on various hint cycles, you see some fun platforming right there. Look at this guy. Whoa, skipped. Yeah, so I'm looking in this area. Oh, traveling salesman. I don't see this guy often.
Yeah, so some of the conditions we're looking for are
nothing useful. Nothing useful.
very obscure. It's things like stand in the same place for 30 seconds, stand in a specific place and open the map 3 times. It's
Like
very specific.
one of the
things you need to do.
spawn points is around here, and I hope it isn't, since I'm not used to it. So I'm still just looking throughout the map, looking at all the various different spawns throughout it. It's routed in a decently cool way for me. Checking this, grabbing the box. It's not too relevant, but the box is slightly easier to get around by on some cases. And where I'm going to do a test to see if something. Ooh, that's a
what's
creature.
that?
That's a creature. It's not a not pumpkin, but it's a pretty good creature to get if you're struggling for moves.
Well, that's good to keep in mind. So in terms of the randomization, from what I understand, it's more or less shuffled. So if it was supposed to be a specific creature that was like really common on all the routes, whatever that creature has been randomized into will also appear on all the other routes, which would be normal for that original creature to appear on.
Yeah, basically. If the lightning bolt thing is where the dog should be, in all slots where the dog spawns, the lightning bolt will be instead. It's really cool that we found the lightning earlier. We are seeing it absolutely everywhere, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, so it's replacing something really common by the looks of it.
It's good. Like, it's just meaning, yeah, it's good. Overall, I'm happy with it. So we're about to get... Okay, this is an optional, and it was a spinner.
Is that chicken in a UFO, or...?
That's a UFO, yeah.
Okay, but is a chicken in the UFO?
I'm not going to talk about that.
Okay.
Well, you can have a look at it a little bit later. Yeah, this is unfortunately an optional. It's fine. We do need an amount of XP to progress. We should be fine, but that was nice.
So what kind of levels are we looking like for when we need to
15.
reach the end game here?
So, of course, in the end game, when I was playing casually, I got to, like, I don't know, 50. But we're playing on stupidly easy, which means that everyone will scale down to us.
Oh, that's nice.
So whatever,
How
like,
polite of them.
yeah, look how like strong that person looks. That's actually like a 3rd tier evolution. However, oh, we survived with a sliver of health. I also should be using some better moves. I'm kind of just using some of the bad ones, just because I would just go. In fact, we actually needed to. Oh, yeah, I've got more creatures.
Sorry.
That's not good. Ah, well. It's alright. It'll be annoying if I have to reset here. It's not the end of the world. Not reset, but like start from the beginning. That's annoying. So they just added themselves the dodge tag, which means they've got a chance they could dodge things. And that's just annoying, really. Unfortunately, I just... Burnus is just not strong. As long as it hits here, it should kill. Didn't hit, that's fine. But, I mean, we're less likely to. So this is the last chance to really hit. But we did it, it's fine. Bad optional to hit. If I hit any more, it'll be kind of really rough, and I'll probably just have to run away. But, yeah, that's a UFO. So I'm going to start to abuse the magnetizing ability now. By getting a chest, and then this is a magnet chest, so it's also magnetized. So what I'm going to do is stand on top of it and not be used to any of this. Darn it. Okay. So do that sort of stuff. Ah, darn it! Why did I screw that up? Oh well, I'll do it from here.
Man, I love Silver the Hedgehog.
Yeah, I'm doing that. Yeah, so just get the angle right on this box. And yeah, okay, here we are up here. So this is one of the like boss areas. So one thing we're doing is we're planning. I'm gonna check another spawn. Pumpkin. I found it. I found
we found a pumpkin.
We found the pumpkin.
And it's glitter as well.
Yeah, okay, it's a glitter type. That's real easy to find out what the type is of that. Glitter's not actually that great since.
So why aren't we going for it right now?
Because I want to. I'm stupidly low health, and if I'm actually going to do a fight to try to capture it right now, it's not going to go well.
Okay.
So I know where it is. It's in a location where I can fast travel back to. So I'm going to finish the rest of my movement and get to the next like teleport location, the next boss fight location, and teleport back there after I've healed. Man, I'm not doing well. With the
I would be
jumps.
helpful in making a note about that if I had any
I-
idea where in the
Oh,
world
that's
that
fine.
room possibly
that was.
was.
Fall down mall. So
Hold on,
unfortunately,
Mo.
speaking of fall down, I'm just gonna pull it across a little. I don't want to get into the. Yeah, okay, I'll do that. It's kind of annoying doing it from here, but it should be fine. I dropped it, and it's in the water. Please come back to me, my life. There you go.
Nice catch.
So the one we accidentally just ran into, which hopefully we can run away with, we might not be able to run away. This is actually real. Oh, 0. Okay, well that's bad. Oh well, it's fine. I unfortunately was not able to get to the place I wanted to do to save, but it's all right. The creature I have has 0 speed, like the lowest speed in the game, which was a really fundamental point of why I shouldn't have picked it. However, there was a chance it had coal stories, so I picked it anyway.
So after getting KO'd to there, does that? How much of our progression does that undo? Does that take away anything?
So I was really close to where the 1 second. Actually, let's buy those tapes as well, just to increase my chance to actually catch the thing. I need to redo the journey from here to here, so a bit, yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, we're just heading there anyway to go get the pumpkin, guys. so-
Yeah, yeah. Well, we were going back here to get pumpkin. It might be an annoying spawn. It might be something we can half check. I don't like what else I'm seeing here. Okay, first time. So there's that glittery pumpkin boy, which we love to see. It spawned first time, so hopefully it's a common spawn, just in case it doesn't. We don't like it. Like in case we accidentally kill it and need to find a new one.
Hey, if a pumpkin eats pumpkin pie, is that cannibalism?
Well, it makes pumpkin pie for the rest of us to eat and gives itself a random treat. Don't think about it too hard, I don't.
Is he made of pie, or is pie made of him?
I think he's made of water currently, so there's your answer.
Noted.
So glitter types were really annoying because the gimmick of glitter, when you use a glitter attack on something, it becomes a glitter type, and when something that's a glitter type attacks something else, it becomes a glitter type, and if something attacks a glitter type, it becomes that type. So it's constantly shifting types, which is fine. It's a cute gimmick. However, it does also mean that I need to then record with you on you. It does then mean it just loses a brief amount of time every time we're doing it. So Jumpkin is an enemy that should spawn later, and catch rate is tied to the actual creature itself, not like the spawn location. So at least from what I understand, so the actual chance to catch this is rough right now, unfortunately. I'm just gonna press this button to check. Yeah, I'm fine. Do this, do that. Yeah, okay. We're doing this and that. Yeah, okay.
So we're just throwing tapes to this thing, hoping we're recording it.
Yeah, I'm just deciding which of my characters are actually going to record it, because one of the characters is lower health, but the other is... I don't want this character to actually die, because if they die, it becomes a lot more of a pain in the butt to deal with this. I just kind of used a bad combination of moves on it, and we keep failing the chance to catch it. That's annoying. However, yeah, we really need you to try to catch it instead, and you to throw that at it. Just get in, please. That's all I can really say. Hopefully it does, but I mean, it's good we found it so early. It's 27 minutes into the run. Yeah, the timer's pretty accurate. We've only lost like 15 seconds to load at the top left of the screen. Unfortunately, our chance to catch is like...
Do we need to explain to the Zoomers watching this what a tape is?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
We're recording something.
It's like a physical Spotify.
Right, okay. Sorry, I'm just doing maths right here, and just making sure we are okay. Yeah, I'm gonna... Okay, we have 2 more chances to catch this, and Yeah, I have a rewind. That works. Just, we won't... I'm not getting the increased rate from trying to actually hit it. But I'm also... Hey, cool, we just did it.
Hey!
Nice, actually caught it. Finally. We unlocked the pumpkin vine ball, and I could try to kill Undyne, but I'm honestly... no, yeah, I'm down to just run away from this. I get them out of my life. Okay.
Cool.
So, the cool thing there that we've done is pumpkins, when trying to touch them normally, require, when you try to touch a pumpkin normally, you need a special item, you need to have done a special quest in order to do so. But, since it spawned as the backup of another creature, it's fine.
Heck yeah. So, what does this pumpkin now give us that it is so
Ball.
useful for finding?
Ball.
Ball?
Ball.
Okay. Oh, I'm sure we will elaborate soon.
Yeah, the wall climb is very good for certain skips. We're like off center, but you know, no, okay, that's not good. Pick up and just do it again from like here. I've not been doing well with the ball climbs, like the crate, the magic electricity.
I think I once saw a bear and bird do this maneuver. It went much the same way.
Well, crap, I lost it. I'll just do an alternative method. Because I now have the ball, so I can now use the ball. Unfortunately, it can't reach that high, so I'll be doing other stuff. And I should be able to reach there, I'm pretty sure. I've done that before. Yeah. I have done this climb before. But we're not having it today, so I'll go around the corner. And just kind of do not base, but this is a reachable thing, pretty sure. No, it isn't. I'm an idiot. I think you need another stone in order to do so. I'll just do base.
So in terms of the intended progression,
This is
like
intended,
we're meant
yeah.
to go around the map counterclockwise, which is about the same way we're going around
Yeah,
at the
we're
moment.
basically doing it semi-intended method. I'm doing the intended way to climb up the mountain right now, just because I got mildly annoyed, and I'm just doing it normally. I could probably teleport back to Fall Down Mall and get the
cube.
chest again, and do that normally. Ah, yeah, okay, that's fine. You can do this. You can, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Had a moment. Usually you break those rocks with the dash, but we don't have the dash. Which, look at, there's the bullet on top of the mountain. So hopefully that'll actually be the dash. We were baited earlier by we only have one tape left. We have one chance to catch this.
Don't worry, you got this. It's 50-50. We catch it or we don't.
Well, here they are. Yeah, okay. And they start with echolocation, that's interesting. And elemental wall. Do the other one, please? Okay, no. So, yeah, okay, they're both... Oh, yeah, they're using echolocation with the element wall. That's actually a kind of a pain in the butt. I mean,
Would we be off running away and re-encountering them?
Probably. But it's kind of...
Oh, that never mind. Yeah, 1% escape rate.
Just it's a little bit hard to do so right now. We might even... I didn't even... It's because they're so quick that the reason why I can't.
Yeah.
But this is actually a kind of pretty bad. Considerations, changes.
Well, that was a good chunk of damage.
Yeah, like, I think we are kind of fine. In terms of health, yeah, we're kind of both low. In terms of that, I'm gonna decide to do that. Okay, if I do this and that, yeah, okay. Sorry, oh, you do actually have one more tape. I'll do it this way around and see how it goes. Sorry. I'm being rather stunned with my decisions. There's a chance. Oh yeah, actually, there's a chance we do just get killed, since our actual health is pretty low.
Yeah.
If so, we will just run away. And unfortunate. Yeah, okay. I'm getting unlucky, but I've also found the things I wanted to, so I don't mind that much. I misclicked again. Oh no. That's fine. This is unfortunately me playing badly. I do apologize. I would love to show this off a little bit better.
This
However,
is all a bit, we promise.
Yeah. But unfortunately, yeah, the rough times. I've gotten decent RNG.
Hey,
so
we
far.
know where the bullet is now.
Yeah. I could, like, it's not required for the run unless it is required. So one of the actions that could be needed to happen. One of the actions to spawn the end game boss or the end game area, I'm gonna see if I can pick up the items. Is the bullet dash? So there is a chance that we do need it. We do only have one tape, so that is gonna be kind of rough. We are now progressing into like the second half of the run, where we're going to be doing all the boss fights soon. So that means we are on like a earlier time than compared to a later time. So that's good. That's good overall. I'll see how it's going since I'm not playing the best, and there's still chances for things to go wrong. Yeah, I'll do what I'm doing. I don't think I actually have enough metal to do that.
So we're currently looking around for like upgrades,
I'm
different
doing
moves.
some things, yeah. So additional sticker stock.
Ta-ta.
So I just upgraded our like these are the sticker shops. These are the moves. Just checking if there's any good moves available. We don't actually have much money to buy them, but we'll be fine. I'll teleport back to here and do the intended strat and just not mess up the crate thing. We do only have one tape to record. However, sure, that'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll get it.
Like the trap worm, Undyne is a really annoying enemy. We saw it during that boss fight because they spawn in an area where it's meant to be like this is shallow water and like the sharks are going to attack you at any time. But it's now on land and they've spawned on land, so the sharks are on land. Why is there so many creatures here? Come on. It's fine. As long as they don't get actually close to me. Which they are getting close to me, but... gonna get off early. Darn it. Okay, I screwed that up. Oh, well...
It's all good, we got the cube still.
Yeah, we're fine. We've got the cube, and we have Jumpkin a little bit too far to the left there, but it should be fine to get attached to that ledge there. And a little bit to there. I mean, it's wobbling. Oh, we're way too far to the left, actually. Down. I don't know why I said left.
Directions are hard.
Oh, I suppose it's left of my character. That's what I'm thinking. Nah, I won't be able to reach that. We do actually need to get up top there. I'm going to get... Oh, you're going to run at me. So now we're actually full health, so it's a little bit easier. However, we've still not got that good of stuff. Can we... Yeah, the flee chance is still abysmal.
Whilst we're taking the time to try and capture this thing, so would you have to anything to read?
Yeah, we've got a few things to read. We have a $20 donation from Nanaki Emmy, who says, as promised, here is my 20 for the deaths during Edge of Your Seat Dizzy Run. I see we now have an incentive for an address to Haggis. This I have to see. And that is correct. We have opened a couple more incentives in the last little while. We have a bid war for kill the animals or save the animals in the Super Metroid run, and Ode to the Haggis. For the closing speech, Paulister, if we meet this incentive, Paulister will read Robbie Burns' Ode to Haggis, which would be great.
I've been there. I've been there, man. You know, it's a good time. You should watch it.
I was literally at a burn supper last night, and
Yeah.
it was fun.
Okay, we failed to catch, and that was our only tape, so it's not happening. Which is rough, but I mean, I'll kill them anyway. Why not? Die. Actually, they're gonna kill me. Man, they're just doing lots of damage with that shooting star. That should.
You got it.
Yeah, that's fine. I need to swap. That's good. Equip. yeah, the rest of it is fine. Taunt is good, but not too important for us. Let's reset that, just because I have no confidence in my ability to do this trick. Why am I not performing it well today? It's unfortunate. There you go. It's good enough now. And we just got to get up here. Haha! I didn't use it. I used the bull climb.
Faked us out.
Yeah. I'll open this and then we'll go back. Okay, nothing important. Okay, let's just do boss fights now, and start getting the info of where the fight is. So I'm gonna get Meredith first. Meredith is one of our companions, and all companions have their own boss fight. Meredith is one of the quicker ones that we can do. So I'm choosing to do that. There is another strat where you go to this other area and do a skip. However, I have not practiced that skip. I only recently found out its existence. Oops, I should have done my reset. Leech is good. Let's see if we have anything that can learn Leech. Yeah, we do.
So are the moves that are being sold here, are they randomized as well? Okay.
Yep. Do not know where they... That's interesting. I'll see if someone can use it. Someone can use it. Okay, I'll keep it for a second. So I'm selling old moves, then gebbing that one to see can anyone actually use Leech? Yeah, Dawn of Moth, perfect. Instead of Peekaboo, that's fine. And can you use that? No, you can't. Yeah, I'm gonna make that happen. I'm gonna move that there, because that's pretty good for me.
So is there any particular strong beast that we're looking for, or are we just kind of going with whatever we started with and just powering it?
Yeah, we're not worrying too much about the actual stats. We're mainly manipulating that's another alternative way to get across if you only have the ball. I'm going over here to get some walls. Walls are important. As you saw earlier, they were annoying, and we want some for ourselves. Bosses do one-hit shots, some real bad stuff, and we're making sure our tapes have walls available if they are so inclined. Here for a while. Yeah, we can get rid of air resistance. And what's the other? Screw it. Should we get the random creature? Yeah, let's get the random creature.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Yeah. Okay. If you walk into here, you'll get a random tape. It is a starter. It's got the move Sheer Luck equipped, which is kind of cute. It's not that useful for us. Swapping with you to harness. It's not been good. Checking the tapes, looking down. That has been good. Edit, yeah. Let's replace that for a second with the wall and use you on occasion. Let's then teleport back here. Okay, so I've done some setup, so I'm relatively happy for late game now. I have put Burnus to my partner slot, because when I go over to here to Meredith and recruit her to my party, she will come in with her starter, which there is an entire chance that her starter could have been Jumpkin. So you can see why that could have been an issue.
Yeah.
Because starters spawn in 2 locations on the actual creature themselves. Please, thank you. Just using some fast travel to move around a bit more, because it is fast if you have the bullet dash. I don't have the bullet dash, so I'm making do with what I can to go fast. Okay. Let's see what you give us. Any bets? Any inanimate creature or object or idea?
I think it's going to be pizza food.
It's another sheep.
It's another sheep. I mean, am I wrong?
I mean,
Possibly.
mutton.
Let's not get into that conversation.
I guess. So we're now using the roll to go through areas quicker than we are usually intended to. The big ball, Jumpkin, best creature. So Meredith's quest is to go to this mall and find a record, to play on a record player. And rather than doing the like here's the pumpkin, and if we talk into it, we just say it's a cute pumpkin.
Yeah, it is.
This is like the good old Dark Souls. You've traveled across the place, and here's a shortcut to get back where you were. Except we can just climb up the walls, so it's a little easier to get there. There is a way to get up, like underneath where we are, like down there somewhere. But I found it's more consistent to do that. It probably saves a few seconds if you go around, but I'm doing it the way I'm doing it to be consistent. And we fell down the hole. Is everyone? Yeah, everyone's good. So this is the second boss fight. Ooh, you're about to see your next Archangel. So we're expecting another spooky thing going on. What do you think it will look like?
I don't know if they look different. Oh, that's
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we learned Taunt, which is a very interesting move for this fight.
Oh, I got the joke.
What?
It's King Nothing.
Yeah. It's the Nowhere Monarch.
Yeah.
So we're okay. They used sleep on us, so this is really annoying. So Trick is a move that gives us a random move, like a debuff. We've been put to sleep, so we can't do anything for the next turn or two, which is a really big pain in the butt. Bad RNG is all I can say.
Whilst we're waiting out this long fight, is there anything you'd like to read?
So yeah.
Yes, we have a $10 donation from Ras, who says, "Hi Tricrow and UKSG crew, keep doing the good thing for charity. Can you use a pencil to manipulate the tape RNG?"
Actually, applying stickers does manipulate the RNG, so yes. But it's more so much drawing it on in pen. So, creatures have the like energy gauge, which is okay. Let's actually do stuff. Rewind to the tape. Oh, we are using a pencil to heal our creatures.
How fitting.
Yeah. Actually, there's a thing. So we want to add leech. Taunt would have been good as well. Yeah. Okay, we're missing to. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, let's keep going with what we're doing. Puzzle bummers. Okay, now we can actually start doing the fight that we were trying to do before. Rough day. Another trick. So the strategy generally that I will be using, because it will be doing boss fights pretty slow in all things considered. However, I'm stacking damage over time effects and to deal percentage chunks of their health. Bosses will always do 2 moves in a round. Therefore, they will always take 2 ticks of the debuff. So it's really cool. So as I mentioned as I mentioned in the future, he's using his special move since his energy bar guided up. I generated a wall, which I take some damage. Okay, I want to use Taunt. Please use Taunt. Yay, actually use Taunt. Taunt prevents him from using any non-combat abilities, including the ability he uses to spawn his enemies and neutralize. All bosses will neutralize any debuffs they have at their midpoint of their health. So I use that to benefits, big benefits. And I'm of course using Leech to get healed a bunch. I should have actually used a good move rather than just Smack, but like they have plenty of health and they will probably just die on their next turn. Or if not this turn, I'm put to sleep, but I can sleep and still kill you. So that's a really small. That's a really slow fight. Slower than usual because we do slow strats comparatively to usual. On a side note, we just got some olive oil, which is really important.
Of course.
So there are two special level up rare candy-esque items, olive oil and the other one, which is less important. Olive oil will increase our character's level by 1. And remember when I said 15 earlier?
Yep.
I think I said the number 15 earlier.
I thought you were joking when you said 15 earlier.
No, yeah. So 15 is the minimum leveling requirement to trigger another quest line,
Okay.
and the quest line is another very quick for us since we're using ball skips. It's probably not the actual name. Yeah, we're using things to skip it. So olive oil increases our level, and that's very useful. Okay, so I'm changing the party back to not have you anymore, having that other band sheep, which is not cool, and going back to thingamajiggy. I don't need to rest actually because I'm full. I'm good. Life's great. Should we? So what do you want to do?
Should we start doing some of those bosses so we can start finding out where we're going?
Yeah, let's keep doing a boss. So here's Icington Station, and here's another boss fight to do. We do know where the bullet is. So, yeah, olive oil increases our actual character level. Like in Pokemon games, creatures have levels. That's not the case in this game. In this game, I'm just going to use Taunt again. Yeah, I'm going to use Taunt again. In this game, we have a level, and our characters... That's... well, I screwed up by not having the right person equipped when going into the fight. That's alright. False illumination on the bottom one? That's the annoying one to false illuminate. It's whatever. Spray, that's alright.
So in terms of us looking for the things that will give us hints for kind of where we're going, are these the bosses that will give us these hints?
Yup. Oh, that's going to be annoying later. So I'm using Postal Bomb. That's great. It's a AoE poison attack, which will always inflict the poisonous status. That's great. The negative to that statement is that I probably want to guarantee leech. But oh yeah, I just screwed that up. That was bad on my part, actually. That was really bad. Why did I do that? The negative to that, there's an enemy later on, which man, I'm losing my words. I'm gonna fuse and then heal. As an idea, I'm having a rough time. Fusing will increase our health pool and increase our stats overall, so we take a lot less damage overall. And they were just about to max heal or max thing, so I wanted to make sure I actually had enough health to do stuff.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna no. Let's play this game safe. At least apply leech first. We're having another quite slow fight, so we're definitely going closer to that one. I'm looking at a 130 in my head right now, which isn't the best time, but that's where it is. We don't know where the final boss will spawn yet. We don't know where that area is, so we're still having to deal with that. So yeah, okay, that's what's going on. So dual wield means it uses the next ability twice. It's not an ability I'm too familiar with, so that's why I misread it earlier. Okay, we've been confused again. I might split into two different forms again, because yeah, neutralize unfortunately, but alas. Yeah, I'm gonna split, because the debuff will only go to one character, and that's real good for me. Smack, see if it happens. It just does a little bit of damage. The important one is a bad joke. Did you read the bad joke?
No, I did.
Yeah.
I can't read that quickly.
Oh man, should have got a different No, you're doing an amazing, friend. I thank you a lot for joining in. Postal Bomb, So we were confused. It was a chance that we didn't use Pulsar Bomb. I'm really glad that we did. There's also a chance you won't be able to do a thing as well. Well, we'll deal with that when we can. They're pretty low health, so we'll probably kill them before the next like big bang attack, the True Illumination. Which is this creature's big final attack. Ooh, we almost hit super low.
Yeah, that's scary, but we should be there with the next hit.
Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Let's throw Boltum in. Incinerate and Icicle Dart. Do a little bit more damage. They're going to use their special attack. We'll basically almost outright die. Yeah.
But that's fine, because they're just going to die to the poison.
Yeah. They're dying to the other bits. We star up again. No, its upgrade is the other like item other than Vol of Oil. So on the next line, we'll be seeing. Oh, we're getting loads of achievements since this is a new save file technically. That's cute. New save file. Yeah, no, it is a new save file. So, like, yeah, achievements are in game rather than like on Steam. I'm not getting Steam achievements. That would be a little bit more weird. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this one now. So this is one of the first examples where ball skip is like more prevalent, because I'm going up here and going on top of the map, and rather than doing the thing that unlocks that area, I'm just gonna go in. You heard the plot.
So how much would it have taken to get into that room in the first place if you just done that normally?
You would have had to go to the right. No, you would have to go to the left, solve a puzzle, go into this room. Either use the vine ball jump to. Oh yeah, this fight is actually going to be a pain in the butt. I'll deal with it.
Is there anything about these bosses randomized, or are these
No,
the static?
the Archangels are actually always the same.
Okay.
However, they are a relatively hard fight to deal with. And also, I didn't switch to Musketeer again, which is just me being bad. Oh, I realized it now. That should be fine. Yeah, Leech. Still, it's hitting them. So if you notice, we're actually like a level or two higher than the creature. That's because, yeah, so Pulsar Bomb is a really bad idea to use in this situation, so I'm not going to. Because there are the gimmick of this fight is that there are 3 idols, and if you hit one, we'll take reflect damage. So doing an attack that does damage to all 3 targets, bad. Basically. It seems like the fire-type Dornamorph is kind of carrying us through this a bit. I might actually change types again, or fuse, yeah, because we want Incinerate in here, and we're gonna switch to Boltum again. So that'll actually be able to do some actual damage, because I'm just too afraid to use Pulsar Bomb on the other thing, and because this enemy itself is lower level, the damage over time effects that I'm doing with Leech is not doing as much. I'm using Incinerate, so hopefully this hits fire. It does hit fire, that's good. So roll again. Ah, crap. Woo, that missed. That is dangerous.
So I've noticed when we've been using some of those status moves, there's like that number next to the attribute, like the Leech and the Burn. What do those numbers mean? Are those
that's
like
how much damage it's dealing.
That's how much damage? Cool.
I'm going to use the Elemental Wall. I decided to fuse here since I was spooked. It's about to use its big attack. So just to make sure it does actually die. Like, I've... This is unfortunately, like, in my opinion, I've not performed that well throughout this, but we are getting decent RNG. Which, positives and negatives. I'll take the positives with the negatives.
It's a randomizer. We're doing our best here.
Yeah. I want to do this game better in the future, is what I like to say. Which, hey, you'll see when I bring out the Cassette Beasts Bingo, which I'd like to do at some point. I'll leech it again. Start getting that damage.
So are these
them.
leeches stacking every time you use them?
No, there's 3. Oh, sorry. You mean the number next to the actual damage stack?
Yeah, sorry.
Apologies. That's the amount of turns that it has going left.
Ah,
so
okay.
that will be applied for 3 turns. Oh, we get an elemental wall. That's all right. Yeah, that's fine. Not too important, but it's all right. Let's just do the incinerate and try to get burn damage going, because burn damage would be wonderful. It's not the case. I'm glad he hit that then. To be fair, we do still have some pretty good health. So he used the old one too, which does a decent amount of damage. We actually rolled again. Yeah, they're in range to actually kill it.
So this is the 4th boss we're coming up to, so this will be when we're getting the first hint.
So we've actually received a few hints. I've just like in panic skipped past them, but now this is the important part where we'll actually read what some of them are. We must rise to the west, and it is northwest. So
Northwest, okay.
cool. Can you throw that there, and I'll just look it into my head?
Yep, cool. That's the top 2 there.
Yep. So that's Eastern Woods and the waterfall. Yep. Hopefully waterfall. That's a really nice and easy location to have, but we'll see. We find out when we actually do the next boss, which is the final. Okay, we're level 13. Do we have 2 olive oils, 1 olive oil? So we will actually need to do 1 extra like little bonus fight.
From all these boss fights, we've managed to narrow it down from about 16 different things to 2 different things.
Yeah.
So yeah, this next thing is just going to be
Yeah.
narrowing it down to exactly so we know what to do.
Well, I stop talking for like 5 seconds. Do you want to read out anything?
Yeah, sure. This is just a reminder that the Silent Hill incentive, the bid war that we have
do that
for which ending Mies will do is coming to an end soon, so we'll have till the end of this run plus an intermission. Right now, the bad ending is winning by $20, but any donation can win this bid war. So, if you want to, just type exclamation mark donation in the chat.
I really need to change my party order. Please help me.
I will remind you after this fight.
I just keep screwing that up to something that's actually slightly relevant. So I'm just doing a fight here. This is a fight with an NPC, which is roughly our level. I'm just trying to get from level 13 to level 14. So please be kind to me, game. Oh, I actually miss. That's interesting. It must have a move. No, wait. Does Icicle Sphere have a miss chance? Might do. Yeah, it does have a miss chance. Haven't paid attention to that. It's a decent enough move that I haven't needed to worry about it this whole time. So now we're actually incinerating the person,
The human.
not the human. If we actually get them down to 0 health, we skip killing that thing as well.
Oh,
which is kind of cool. Unfortunately, that's a water type, which if I use a fire type on a fire type move on a water type, I will heal it. So that's why I decided not to, even though I'd probably be slow enough to not worry about it. But because now he's an actual ice type, so it's fine. Cool, we've killed them. And the fight will end there, and we need another bit. I'm going to change the party order to musket now. To musket, please. And this fight should get us up enough.
Yeah, we ran past this one ages ago.
Huh? Yeah, I know, right? These are just the 2 that are easy for me to comprehend fighting. It's just an easy one for me to just be like, yeah, these 2. I should take off Taunt and see if Taunt can be equipped by one of the other creatures, because that would be useful. Something I should have maybe checked earlier. That's alright. Glitter Bomb. So, any thoughts? How's it going?
Yeah, I feel like this has been going really well. We found everything that we've been looking for pretty quickly.
Yeah,
we're making some really good progress to the next boss, and yeah, it looks like this has been going really well.
The main things I'm still worried about is... Ow. The main things I'm still worried about is if... Get to level 14, please. Aw. Please, you're being mean to me. Swap with just swap you with you, and that should be fine. Like, killing one thing should be good enough to do it. I'm just gonna do this trainer fight over here. Actually fighting creatures has a chance of spawning another thing with it. I think this one actually does have another guy. No, they're just one thing by themselves. This should be fine. Do you have anything fun? Snow Rush. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I'm slightly worried about the action that we need to do for the location. There could be a chance that it is a annoying action to have to deal with. But we'll see. We'll see. Nice. We're up to 1605 now. That's nice numbers. I think that's another donation. So go ahead. Go ahead. If that is. I can't.
It is. We have a $6.05 donation from Paulister, who says, "Fine. I guess I'll make a donation total. I guess I'll make the donation total a nice round number." That went to save the animals in the Super Metroid incentive.
Yes, we want to make sure we want to save the beasts. That's why I'm leeching the Allseer.
The ones that we're not destroying, we're saving.
Yeah. Well, we're grinding XP at this point because technically I should have done some hard mode manipulation where yeah, I'm actually just gonna keep leeching and smack you with that. I could have done some hard mode manipulation where a few of the early level creatures I put them onto a harder difficulty to specifically gain more experience. However, I didn't, and I just didn't want to worry about it. Usually there's a good enough chance we find... Yeah, that should be enough. Snow Rush should happen first. I should deal enough damage to then put them on kill range for Incinerate. Using a fire type on a wind type creature gives them like a buff to dodge, so that's why I didn't. Cool, we're at level 14 now.
Alright, comfortably level 14.
Which means we can now use olive oil on Cass and put you up to level 15. Lovely. We're now the required level. I actually want to go back here briefly. I want to pick something else up. Because just wanted to pick up the healing items and some canned latte. Because we're going to drink some coffee later. A bit later though. So in order to trigger this cutscene to get this next quest, I'm having to rest anyway. So I have to rest while at level 15. So this is it. And while I'm at it, I'm going to actually rest to heal my creatures. Usually you'd hopefully just be at this level now anyway, but okay. The last boss before we do find the area, do more like lore and cutscene stuff. Because this is Mountainwood Crest. Mountainwood? What's it, Mountainwood? What's the actual name of it? It's not actually. Morning Town. Nothing of actually hitting an optional. That's annoying. Great. Usually I could have just run around this, but I hit them by mistake. Oh man.
RPGs, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, like, this isn't even when I need to grind XP, so at least it's only one creature that I have to hit. This is Nevermort. I do actually like the creature quite a lot. Yeah, that's all I have to say, really. Ooh, Boil is a good move. I wish we had Boil. Boil would be nice. Boil is a high damage water move, which deals burn damage, or which deals the burn effect. It's just a pretty good move. Let's actually add Incinerate in there, and yeah, let's throw one more Pulsar Bomb. It's probably dead anyway, but it's annoying that we're actually kind of a little bit low health, so I will have to use the rewinds that I just picked up to heal back up, because I just ran into this optional. Unoptimal. I'm manipulating RNG Seed. Totally. Oh, there's another one. I thought they only had one. I missaw. Oh well. Just have to keep on hitting them. Fine. I'm planning to heal anyway. It'll be annoying if they die, because I mean, I'd have to re-heal them. I might even just switch their tape to Oh, it's because I'm because of that. Okay. That won't kill. Yeah, I'll switch the tape to this one. Ah, well, I'm keeping the schedule on track. That's what I'm doing. That's all I'm really doing. So there are two places where we could. So far we need to narrow it down from mountain and it was next to the Eastern Woods, I believe.
Yeah, so we've got the Eastern Woods and we've got Mount Whirlall.
One sec, let me just. I want to do some mixing up of stuff as well. Check tape, edit stickers. I want to take away taunt for a second. Throw that on there for half a second. Then, do you have none of that? Then I'll just peel that off. Gonna just edit you a second. Can you learn taunt? You can learn taunt. That will be optimal for my first. Not too optimal actually. Let me just check one other thing. Not really. We don't have any of those. That's fine. I'm going to then use a healing item or two on these. Yeah, I'll just I'll not heal Bolt since they'll probably be fine. Okay. So that's a spinner, but it's not one that looks this direction. That's a runner, but it's usually fine. Usually you'd have to do puzzles and such to like go through this area, but we're balling. You can also use the dash to skip through this area a lot as well, but we don't have the dash. The dash, not having the dash is a thing that's slowing me down a bit, but the bullet is also in like an annoying enough place for me to not want to. Whoopsie, that's a cable that needs to be tied down a little bit. Or
Sorry.
anyway, I almost destroyed the lighting.
See ya.
Okay. Party is good right now. Yes, cool. I just had a moment, wanted to check. Taunt isn't good on the first turn anyway, so it's leech on the first turn and just smack with my second creature. So this is Morningwood, technically. So far, it's the Archangel that is the strongest, because it's actually intended to be level 15, whereas the other ones are moved down to level 15, or whatever level we were at the time. So we're going to turn up, and Morningstar is going to just cast Judgment on that guy, and just annihilate him. He's some dust now. But that's okay, he wasn't good. He wasn't a good person. Alright, preemptive strike, that's a little bit annoying. Yeah, like, I admit the creatures I've got, and just smack, I did just say. The creatures I have aren't amazing. Like, I've not got the best creatures I could have had. However, it's alright. Like, it's certainly not the worst.
They'll get us through.
Yeah, like, we've got enough effects to do some cool things.
Just going through as normal, we're stacking our dots here.
Yeah, basically. We have an interesting thing happen right there. Getting just annihilated, surviving on one. Yeah, that's the very interesting thing that just happened. It summoned a wall, and we used, and it was a typed wall, which was green. Green. One second. I want to specifically use the healing ability. So let's. Yes. Sorry, I'm having like mid-run confusion partway through, just because I'm getting mixed up with various things. Darn it, it's not worth it. Oh well, let's just throw it on. Throw it on.
You're doing well. There's a lot going on right now.
I know. I'm doing good enough. I'm just not satisfied. It's plenty fine enough. Luckily the yeah, okay, so we're now incinerating. We're now actually smacking. They're a turn away from doing their special, which should we fuse? No, let's not fuse. We are kind of low, but should be fine otherwise. We haven't really dealt enough damage. We're not getting the burn stack that I would have wanted to. In fact, Yeah, because of that, I am gonna fuse. Just because we are kind of lower than I'd like to. I'd prefer to be higher health, or have done more damage. It's just kind of going a little bit rough right now, unfortunately. At least the music's rocking. Okay.
I am really enjoying this PS1 style boss.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. No, okay. There's the temptation to unfuse. I should have just leeched. Idiot. It's alright. Getting unlucky with that, though. We've not managed a burn tick at all. Every time we've used Incinerate, which is unfortunate. Like, he's like 2 health away from... Okay, unfuse. So I'm going to actually use Leech, and I'm going to use... I wanted to... it's Taunt. It's going to be Taunt. So I'm trying to get it so we skip his use of Neutralize. Getting rid of Broadcast is great as well, honestly. Unfortunately, I think he's already used his moves. We're like real low on everything, really. You're gonna die. That's fine. I can try to... No, let's not bother with that. Just throw another Leech stack on there, and you have to use a wall on yourself. You might be even so low that the character might die? Chance? Yeah, the character's gonna die as well. That's pretty rough. But they are low enough to fail Neutralize. Cool. Rough fight. I've not been having good ones, but
Yeah,
hopefully we can be fine.
We've got 2 damage over time stacked.
Yeah, like, it should be fine. There are negatives going on here, but let's just throw another wall out. Just to stop him actually doing damage to me. Because I'm getting healed from the Leech, but I no longer have the Leech anymore. Getting enough damage for... Yeah, let's just... I smack once and then next turn use Pulsar Bomb again. That's an annoying thing for Pulsar Bomb, but they're basically dead. They're dead. They're dead. Gosh. So... Okay, important we get the quote here. Okay, West. Towering Sprees spring from the feet. So give me a sec.
That's the altar of Eastern Woods.
Yeah, okay, cool. So, sorry for
No, you're
grabbing
good.
stuff. Yeah, but, okay, so that's that one. That's fine. I know where that is. The altar at Eastern Woods. You'd think the Eastern Woods would be east, but it's in the west. There's a west section of the Eastern Woods, so... So now we have to go to the altar and do all of the required actions. It's the daytime right now, so we actually do want to rest. And also there's another thing going on in the center of town. Yeah, we do. We'll do this first. So we now have to go through some plot and story. We meet the final boss, kind of, and he's been showing out throughout. You've seen this character throughout. He's been turning up after the Archangels and just stealing them back. And he just sends you away to some alternate world. Luckily, we get found by a friend along the way. Okay. I mean, I would have much preferred it was the waterfall, since that's a nicer area with more checks. But I also dislike the altar, since it's sort of like, is it on the altar or is it? Yeah. Anyway, we'll get there. So we now just have to go through this like void realm for half a second, where like something's going on, and hey, look, there's a building. 20. Yeah, we're kind of fine. We'll be close to estimate, just due to the bad things I've done during this run. Oh well, it's fine. It's fine.
You're mad.
So welcome to the Amber Lounge. we'll still be fine for estimate, assuming I actually find the location and do the good things soon. It's a little bit annoying to get to. I'll be teleporting to the mountain and then running right. I think it's probably for the best. Yeah, that sounds right to me. I don't have the dash, so I can't check that, but it's fine. Oh, so friend, can we my good old friend Tom, let's hear some words.
Of course.
I want to think for a minute.
Also, of course, thank you for watching the United Kingdom Speedrunning Gathering, a 2-day speedrunning marathon that's coming to you live from Glasgow, Scotland. We are raising money to support Crisis, a charity supporting people out of homelessness for good. They achieve this through education, training and support with housing, employment and health. 90% of your donations will go towards supporting Crisis and 10% will go towards UKSG's future events. Back to you, Tricrow.
Thank you. We just remastered. I felt like it. It does increase our stats, so that's good. It's good. I should get more healing items back. I also changed it to night, which was the main intention of why I did the rest. Because just in case it's the unfortunate, Oh yes. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna go from the other place. I could have used that text to teleport, but I'm just gonna go from here and go right. Go left, I should say. Like, it's probably faster to jump off the mountain, I just don't feel like it. Ah, remember when we found the pumpkin early? That was nice.
Good times, good times.
Oh, there's a rogue fusion right there. That's a spooky guy. We actually do want to get a normal brick at some point. That's alright. So that's one of the spawn locations, but that's not the location we're looking at. We're looking at here. Unfortunately, getting aggroed. Cool, it's not that one. It's not that one. Not that one. Discard 1, 2, 3. Not that one. Alright. I shouldn't check this one next. I really shouldn't.
So yeah, so that was just a few things Tricrow was trying to trigger it. So it's possibly this altar.
So one of the actions we can do is wait for 30 seconds at night.
Yeah, well, like one of them was discarding the 3 items, which is what you were doing
I
there.
now need to find a that's annoying without dash. It could also be dash. That's been about 30 seconds, I think. Yeah, that's been 30 seconds. The annoying thing is this guy, which I constantly forget is here. But there is a rock here, which spawns a chest. But see if it is this rock. An easy chest from here. Where's an easy crate from here? Let's just not think about it and have it be the this one. Because whilst that is an electromagnetic chest, okay, pretty sure it isn't that one. And it's definitely not that one. It's definitely not running around in a circle. It's not that one. Okay. So I know there's an easy chest I can get from up here, so I will go up here to not chest, box. One of the things is just a box. I don't think I actually have any. No, I don't have any tape still, so I'd have to go buy some in order to do that. Let's go down here. There's the box. Just in case I have to buy some tapes, which is rough. This is the other spawn location, which I wish it was instead. Nothing important. Just in case it had a tape in there. So we gotta take this thing the whole way, which is kind of annoying, especially with. Yeah, it might not be the best to do this. I'm doing it. It's alright, because we gotta get around that corner, which is kind of annoying to do. Barrel. No, okay. That's kind of annoying to do without dash. It's fine, I can do it here. Let's actually use the building. Come on. There you go.
Nice, well done.
Thank you. It's genuinely quite fun dealing with. Picking up this chest while I'm at it. Cool. Not anything too useful. Don't hit the optional. Don't hit the optional. Definitely do not want that right now. Might be the electromagnetic, or it's this. It's this. Thank you. Sorry. Yeah. No. I need that for myself more than anything.
So that was what pretty much all the bosses defeating kind of got us to, is figuring out that it was that one, and
yeah,
it was going to be something that, like, more bosses would have given us the specific that we had to do that exactly.
Like, there are 8 bosses we could have fought. However, we did 4 of them, or yeah, 4. Right?
Yeah, 4 of them. Yeah.
So this whole side area, you're meant to go to the left and ignite the sword, and go to the right and ignite the sword. So this next boss fight is like roughly 10 minutes on average, and it can go badly considering how badly the fights I've have been going lately. It probably will go badly. That's fine. And here we are. Yeah, please save.
Hey.
Okay. So this is the good old final fight. With an incredibly hard enemy to deal with, which is quite annoying. But you know, we'll deal. Hopefully my party's okay. I could have done that as well. There are things I could have done to improve my situation. However, not done them. I also teleported last. No, I fused in the last boss fight, and that means I'm not going to have fuse available for my first attempt of this.
Okay.
I can't remember. I might have taken enough damage to. Did I get fusion back? I did. I did get fusion back. That's neat. It's not too useful for me right now, though. Well, usual things. Applying leech, applying taunt. This character has a few different abilities that it uses. Ouch. One of them lets it change its type every turn, which is why it's kind of annoying in other categories of this. Let's see if we get the thing back, and just mag. This character primarily uses physical attacks. It will give itself a buff, which that might kill. No, it's fine on. Yeah.
Oh, it's close. Yeah.
Yeah, it's close. But luckily I'm healing. Yeah, it fails to do that. Let's throw another stack of. Let's use a wall on you, and then use pulsar wall on you. And hopefully that works out. That give a poison stack. Death by 10,000 cuts. That kills that one, which is fine. But the wall blocks that, and that's fine. That's all right. It's now doing that again, bringing you out. So just to check, that's got nothing important. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use your turn to roll. Let's use. I do have a basic attack. It's not important anymore. Use that for that, and use this to respool that one. So I now have respooled it, and it's now. Well, I think I'm probably not going to use it. I'm going to. Oh, unless that kills. Okay, I'm going to use it.
Cool.
Hey!
Perfect timing.
That's unfortunate on that end
Yep.
as well, but we take the bad with the good.
That's it down to half health already, though. So
Yeah,
that's a good
it's
start.
alright. It's alright. Some negatives along with that, though. a few. Let's use Banshee. So I'm gonna fuse. Look at that lovely creature. And gonna use the elemental wall to block his Deus Ex Caliber. Ooh, voice lines. Yeah. Unfortunately, that will put him underneath the bracket, so he will diffuse, neutralize there. But we can just checking what that special ability is. Let's go back to leeching. Oh, I could use using a fire type move on a grass type, which he is currently, would have guaranteed inflicting the burn status. which is something I should have thought of.
Oh, well,
however,
it's still grass, so. Or,
No, now he's ice.
Now he's ice.
But using a fire attack on an ice type will turn it into a water type and stun it. No, it's water to ice will stun. This one doesn't stun. But other things happened there. It's going alright. We're doing alright. Luckily. So we're going back to leeching. Yeah, leeching. Just because we're about to have the leech stacks run out. We're fused, and so we're good. It missed again. Great, great. There is a fight after this, but the next fight after that is a easy. It's not quite right. The next fight after that, you only have to do half of the fight. You can grab that back now as well. Once you get to the half of the fight, it's then it's a scripted fight at the end, which is nice. This was like the hard fight. This is the thing that I was worried about. There is still another hard fight after this, but it should be like the first half. I only have to deal half of his health. So there's this cool thing where it's actually going to fuse with all the creatures that you killed along the way, and for every boss you kill, it has an additional feature. So it's actually like it'll look different depending on what playthrough you use. And the music's kicking in, and this is a guaranteed song, so it's good. Leech in and smack in. All the usuals, and also for every party member we would have had, all of them would have appeared in this fight, but we only picked up one additional party member, which was Meredith, so we don't have to worry about it.
So were we pretty particular about the bosses we killed to make this form?
We just killed the bosses that were fastest to access.
Okay.
This form is not a relevant factor. It's just how it looks. It's got a little top hat from the effigy guy. It's got the wing from the other guy. It's got the crown from the other guy. You know, all those little bits. Yeah, it's cool. Run's basically over, but it'll still be like a minute or two. Oh no, they died. That's fine. Like, this is... I'm just trying to get to half health, so as fast as I can with that. They'll basically go onto that with AoE damage. So yes, you can do fights a lot faster by one, having that mushroom guy that had paint swipe. One of the special conditions that you could use in this game is using a wind type move on a glass type. If you do that, they get a stack of resonance. If you get 3 stacks of resonance, oh no, they broke our cassettes. That's fine. And the spirit of Morgana, the thing that's been inside us the whole time, which is the spirit of rebellion, basically just says, "You're better than this. You get up, my dude. My friend,
my homie,
my person. Wake up already!" And they basically just said, "Get up. You had the power to transform inside you all along," and everyone fuses together to become the spirit of rebellion. And we become an archangel ourselves. And so, do you know what we're gonna do? Do you know what the special move we're gonna use? We're gonna drink coffee. Yeah. So our special move, move that we hit when we get to the max level is a one-shot kill. So just get there, and we're good. Not upgrade. We had 5 upgrades throughout that. That's so like if we got more olive oils, we would have been able to skip all those fights. We actually got flinched, which means we skipped a turn, so technically we lost a little bit of time. But here's the code of Morgana. The time doesn't end on killing this guy; it ends on like talking to a person in a minute. So I'll show you, and yeah, I see that we've defeated the spirit of conquest, and we did it, guys. Woo! We're fine for a little bit. It's hitting the button, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay. So our song ends. Farewell. We have to go back to the portal, and after this little cutscene, we have the decision of you can explore as much as you like, or you could trigger the game end. You can,
I think we know which one we're choosing.
exploring, right? We've got 8 more minutes. We've got 8 more minutes. So Mrs. Amber was basically like, yo, I know you were taken away to this world. I can take you back to your original world, because we were all isekai'd to this world. So time is on now. Hey! So let me just advertise UKSG's PC in the fact that load times was only 12 seconds. Hey, no, that's all from me, Tricrow. You'll see me at the end of the outro, more than likely. I hope you enjoy the rest of the runs today. Bye.
What a great run that was. And
Don't
thank
you
you very much,
forget about
Tricrow.
me, okay?
Nostalgia? Oh.
Next, guys, we have Mies, who will be running Silent Hill, and you only have a few minutes left to get in your donations if you would like the bad ending or the UFO ending. So you have only to the end of the intermission to get those donations in. See you in a few.